Afghanistan, Pakistan and Iran are holding talks in Islamabad, focusing on the peace process with the Taliban. This as frustration grows in Kabul over the growing number of civilian casualties in the U.S.-led campaign in Afghanistan. For more on the significance of the summit, I'm joined by Ahmed Qureshi, president of the Pakistani First Political Action Group. So what do you make of the timing of this summit?
I think we are seeing multiple messages being sent out by multiple parties. First of all, Pakistan is sending a message of defiance to the United States. Washington considers Iran, of course, as some sort of an enemy, and Pakistan is sending a message that Pakistani policy henceforth, for quite some time now actually, would be independent, and that Pakistan would pursue its interests even if those interests do not fall within the larger strategic plan of the United States and the region. And so you're seeing Pakistan, for example, has been asking the Iranians for quite some time now to implement or have the visit of President Ahmadinejad to Islamabad happen, and it just happened now. And I think Iran is also sending a message here, and Iranians are more concerned about the encirclement. They are worried about the rhetoric, the drums of war, the psychological warfare, and I think they're very keen to ensure at least two neighbors, and that is Pakistan and Turkey, not join the pro-U.S. encirclement of Iran. Pakistan continues to be the weak link because there are people within the Pakistani power structure who would probably support a U.S. use of Pakistani territory against Iran. And then you have a very, very strong Pakistani public opinion, of course, and many people, of course, within the power structure who also oppose that kind of an idea. So I think President Ahmadinejad is somehow trying to ensure by this visit, which was expected for, I would say, the past 2 years, and the Iranians, for many, many reasons, were not moving ahead with that visit, and they chose this particular timing, which coincides, as I said, with the drums of war. So you have Iran sending messages, and Pakistan, of course, more importantly, sending a message of defiance.
There was recently another NATO strike in Afghanistan that resulted in civilian deaths, adding to the growing frustration of Afghan authorities about the coalition's actions there. Does Kabul now want to drop U.S. assistance and fight the Taliban only with its regional allies? I think there's a growing realization, at least in the camp of President Hamid Karzai, that they do not really want to continue the American method of fighting the Afghan Taliban. And I think they're very much keen and very much interested in sort of incorporating and integrating many of the Afghan Taliban into the Afghan power structure. And that's why you see President Hamid Karzai today, right now, in Islamabad. And if you watch closely his meetings, the planned meetings for tomorrow, President Karzai's meetings, he's meeting with key Pakistani political and religious leaders, Islamic leaders, who have traditionally maintained very, very close ties to the Afghan Taliban and other Afghan resistance groups, in particular Gulbuddin Hekmatyar. So he is basically reaching out to the very people who were shunned over the past decade, the religious right. I think that's a very big and major shift. President Karzai has visited Pakistan many, many times before, but he never went out to meet the religious right that is known to be very close to, or has been very close to, Afghan Taliban. So we are seeing a major shift here. I don't think President Karzai really is thinking about going the route of fighting the Afghan Taliban. I think he's looking toward integrating them and opening his own direct talks. And I think everybody is talking now directly to the Afghan Taliban. The only party in the region that refuses to say openly that it has any direct channel with the Afghan Taliban is Pakistan. And I think that would be a major policy shift, where many Pakistani political commentators are waiting for the Pakistani government to possibly now, using this opportunity of President Ahmadinejad and President Karzai being here in Islamabad, use this opportunity to maybe in the next 48 hours decide or declare or give some sign that Pakistan is formally opening up for the first time since 2001 breakup of the diplomatic ties that Pakistan had with the government of the Afghan Taliban. For the first time, open direct channels of talks and negotiations with the Afghan Taliban. All right, Ahmed Qureshi, thanks for your time.